Fellas, welcome in. We want to say welcome in to everybody watching the stream later. The last couple of streams have had a lot of people watching like the stream VOD later, so I want to welcome y'all in as well, watching at a later time and date other than exactly live. Thank you so much, you legends. We got Cold Plains and Caves. Cold Plains. Oh, wait a second. Cold Plains is Bishibosh running. Let's go. Oh yeah, you gotta definitely gotta have enchant up or you're not gonna kill it. Oh my god. And I'm ruined the very first second I hop on. Let's go. Oh, this guy's got some life on him over here, huh? Wowsies. Bishibosh. He's like immune to fire. And the thing is too is I have like that is kind of rough because he's immune to fire. Yeah, but that's cool finding right off the bat. Back, Marco Saffron, welcome in. So I was also just so everybody who hop in here right away knows, I am experimenting with some other like stream like ad settings or whatever. So I don't know how it's gonna lay out today. Like I'm leaving YouTube to its own devices just to see how it works out. Feel free to you know, DM me on Discord if it's like an absolute disaster or something, but I decided just to try it out today to see what's up. Where am I gonna put it? Over here, I guess. Oh, I love me some Bishibosh running, but I don't know if this is the build for it. Don't know if this is the build for it. Casper, Robin, welcome in. Ooh, you slayers. Boy, this is gonna be... Yeah, no, I can't do this. This is too ridiculous. You can't like pre-buff for 6 minutes to go around a place to kill like 1 or 2 monsters. Yeah, well, I do love some Bishibosh running though. Man. Wicked Ball, good afternoon to you as well over on Twitch, my man. Feeling a little bit better each day, so also just kind of shouting that out there. Saffron said he's got the YouTube Premium, so if he sees an ad, he's gonna be real unhappy. Yeah, I got you there. Switching to your TV, you're spoiled. Nice. Yeah, I do. I stream in 2K, so it should look pretty all right on the TV. You know what I noticed? I actually went to look and see how my stream looked on my TV. Then I realized that my TV is dog crap, and it's way worse than my PC monitor. So I was like, okay, this looks way worse than my PC monitor. Because it's a big TV, but it's kind of like a, not huge, it's a 55-inch, but it's like minimum 10 years old now. Probably older than that. Probably 15. So it's not great. Let's play with 7, huh? Man, this thing slaps in the Stony Tomb so ferociously. Stash needs some cubing up. Yeah, that is something I got to get around to for sure. That'll be a little clip video I could upload too, right? So guys, I recommend never cubing up your runes. Well, why am I cubing up all my runes? Let me explain to you right now while I cube up all my runes. That's like a perfect video right there, right? Am I right? I'll even use like the YouTube video voice. Not my regular speaking voice. Robin says he's been sick too, 3rd day. Yeah, I've been sick for like weeks. My daughter's been coughing for like a month straight, probably. She's like, everybody in my class is coughing just like me. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Flawless, yes, this is offline single player at the moment. Yeah. Oopsie. Whoa, what am I doing here? Nick coming with the fellas. Yeah, love to see it. Found a 3 Nova 15 Lightning Ormus. Got mixed feelings. Yeah, generally, in my opinion, Casper, I never use Ormuses like ever. they're kind of cool, like they should be good, whatever, but I pretty much always, especially you're talking about Nova Sorceress there, 10 out of 10 times I'd use Viper Magi in that situation. But that's just me. Grindy, what's going on? Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Fam's got the stomach bug. Yeah, my whole family's all sick too. Not like stomach bug, not like a food thing, but yeah, everybody's sick. Everybody in the whole world's sick right now. So it seems anyways. Hopefully you and your fam, feel better in a quick, timely fashion with minimal discomfort. Hopefully that goes for everybody in the Slayer community as well. It's crazy how many people, like everyone I talk to, like, not literally, but yeah, 50% of the people you mentioned, like, yeah, I haven't been feeling great lately. They're like, yeah, we're all sick too. So, uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, now I'm kind of at the point where I pretty much feel fine. I just have this cough and like, kind of like a minor lung infection probably, but I just gotta get, like, fight it off. Unless I'm gonna go to the doctor and get like, where they give me antibiotics and a steroid probably or something like that. I mean, I'm a strong man. Ooh, I can handle it, right? Solid mute tap. Yeah, it worked, right? I turned it off, turned it back on. Okay, had to double check. I mess it up so often. I'm getting really good at using the mute button lately. Real good. Practice makes perfect, right? Where'd that go? Saffron, wasn't it you that was telling me? I said I streamed at 1440p, and then you were like, well, that's just 2K. They're the same thing, and I just took your word for it. I could have swore that was how that went. So I'm blaming, the main thing is, Saffron, I'm blaming chat about that. I could have swore somebody told me that 1440p was the same as 2K, and I was like, I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm just some dumb guy in my basement. Guess it was definitely not. See, now that you say it wasn't you, I know for sure it was you. For sure. Now I know it was definitely you now. Somebody said that, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know. 2K is basically 1080. Weird. Gelback, yo, what's going on? Yeah, don't forget, Slayer, slap that like button for me. And just anyone in chat, I will shout out just one more time. I don't want anyone to get confused or whatever. I was experimenting with some new like ad settings or whatever. So I set it to just like YouTube to do whatever they do. I'm just going to do it for one stream, and I'm going to keep an eye on this particular one. So, yeah, hopefully it's not too much of a, I don't know what YouTube's exactly going to do. So hopefully it's not too much of a craziness. Kid want books and dresses. I mean, that's cool. I mean, kid wants books. I mean, that sounds like that's one of the things like, really, you want books, huh? Okay. That's cool, that's cool. They said I want a bunch of garbage, you know. I want these random video games and stuff. These toys I'm gonna touch one time and then never look at again. Right? what I mean by final? You don't know what final means, Nizan? Or is it not spelled right? Or that finale? Did I write the wrong word? Oopsie. Oopsie. That's not the right word, now that I think about it. We'll go ahead and edit that one. Boop. It was just one extra letter. No big deal. I would have spelled it right, but it's chat's fault. Somehow. I don't know how yet, though. I'll think about it. Let's see. If you have to pick one unique item to be your favorite of all time, which would you pick? I mean, you got to go with the Shaco, right? I don't know. Or it could be the Windhammer, right? The Ogre Maul? Eh? Mesh Belt. Oop, good click. Phil. 14. So one off of the 15. That's neat. Paul's Belt. Yeah, we'll toss that. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Question from the real Zynfon, I think, over on Twitch. Mark Making got his first goal last night. A pull for good measure too. Booyah, he says. Nice. Couple of nice mid runes. Congratulations, Mark M. The build going bad or question mark? No. I just I never used the same build for too long. If you played the exact same build for literally like 2 months, Rocks, you know, you just kind of get bored of it or whatever. So I don't play the same build too long. I'll switch it up, and it kind of just gives me more, you know, it's a little funner to play just different builds. Not to mention then I can do different build showcases and have different drop highlights for different builds and stuff like that. It's just like a win-win all around for everybody, I feel, just to try and play different builds and do different videos and stuff like that. So yeah. Undead Arrow, welcome in. Nathan, you say you've been working on it in D4. What do you mean by that? What's coming up next? Comment from Twitch. The real. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I never really pick until like the last minute. I'm that kind of. I might not do anything like super crazy original with the next one, actually. I was kind of thinking about just going with some like super efficient, really good build, like maybe just go with the Nova Sorceress again or something. Just a super efficient one. Maybe do it a little bit differently. Do more of a Magic Find variant or something instead of the self-wield. Self-wield Infinity is kind of hard to stack a Magic Find, but maybe do, you know, maybe a non-self-wielded version that would have a lot of Magic Find, but I don't know. Or maybe do more like a semi-budget version, you know, because you could do like a Crescent Moon version that works pretty dang good. But that's pretty cheap to make a Crescent Moon, right? So maybe something like that. Oh, Facet. Here's where you guys can see on full display. Sweet Bill's Facet luck. If you want to see how to get yourself a 3/3 Facet, this is how you do it. You let Phil identify it, and boom. Yeah, 5/3, but probably one of the better Facets I've ever found, to be honest. Just that Sweet Phil luck, right? I mean, 5/3. I don't think I even keep those. So, the helm we've been farming it. Oh, you've been trying to find the Shaco on D4. You're talking about, Nathan? Yeah, I did it for a few days or whatever, like farming Duriel. But when the second I had to go ahead and you know, it's like, oh well, I can't play anymore. Like this is the time I can play, but I can't farm hell tides because it's not up right now. So I literally can't play for the only thing that I want to do and really can do at this point. So I guess I'm just gonna stop playing D4. That's what I did. Yeah, as long as things on D4 are capped behind time walls like that, to where you have to play when they tell you have to play, then it'll never really be a game that I can really play a lot. So that's just me though. Atomic on Twitch asks where to go to find an Rune. For offline single player, the most guaranteed way is going to be running lower Karas super chest farming, which you may know. And if I had to speculate off of just your comment, I'm guessing you can't do that, or you don't want to, or you're online or something along those lines. Runes, one specific type of high rune, you can't really target farm per se. It'll be just like kill monsters as fast as you can in good farming areas. You could run Trav, Trav with an item find barb will probably technically be the highest odds, but if you're online, just farming a good farming area like the Cast Sanctuary and trading for one, it will always be the fastest way. Oh, you are on single player then, huh? Okay. If you're on single player, the LK super chest farming is probably going to be your best bet. Even though that is not guaranteed to happen in a timely manner anyways, because, you know, you can never guarantee what you're going to find. Yeah, I got you. You got the Helltide app and it wakes you up to go farm the Helltides to get the, yeah, that's exactly what I am not going to happen. Like, I will never have a timer on my phone that wakes me up to when I have to play the game in order to farm stuff. Ooh, man, that's, to each their own, you know, whatever other people want to do, but me, in my, personally, you know what, I'm gonna switch this playlist real quick. Actually, I was playing a little bit different music playlist today, but I don't want to risk getting copyright hit today with me experimenting with some different ad settings. So I'm going to go back to my normal playlist that I know is not going to hit me for sure. So low key, it's the same with Terror Zones. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't like Terror Zones. But the thing is that you can actually find everything in the game in the old-fashioned way, such as farming 85 areas. But Terror Zones are similar, and that's one of the reasons I dislike Terror Zones. And I wish they would remove them from the game, and not to mention just the way Terror Zones glitched out Andariel, and I wish they had Terror Zones in the game, but it was only for, all it did was change the amount of experience you got. The drops in the areas stayed exactly the same, in my opinion. But yeah, you're a Terror Zone. Oh, Jordan just roasted me. Oh no. Nice. Oops, sorry. I thought I muted the mic. I just coughed and probably blew your guys' ears out. My apologies. Please do forgive me. When we were talking about earlier about getting the Rune, the Reels says, yeah, make sure you get the right map for, yeah, definitely if you're going to run lower Kurast and you don't know all the ins and outs, like, check out a quick guide on how to run lower Kurast, and it's super kind of simple, but you can like double your efficiency by doing it right. So like double the speed at which you find what you're looking for, which is crazy, right? So glitches Andy, how? Oh, you didn't know how? Yeah, if Andariel's terrorized, her drop table is like glitched. I can't remember the exact way how to explain it, but she drops just insane, like all the rarest things, like at 10x drop rates of what it is anywhere else in the game. So there's literally videos of people dropping like wind forces and D-webs off of Andariel in the same drop and things like that. Yeah, I've even gotten like TC87 items like on like 4 drops back to back to back to back before and stuff like that. But yeah. I can't see nothing. If only I had a loot filter. One of these days. Maybe one of these days I'll break down and get a loot filter, huh? One of these days. And plus, I'm sorry the other day. I don't remember what happened the other day, Nathan. I guess don't worry about it. Whatever you did the other day, just don't do it again. Oh, you were the one that said like your sister was playing music or something, and it kept like, for some reason, your computer kept spamming into the chat of like whatever song your sister was listening to or something weird like that. Yeah. Don't do that again. Yeah, we got 80 people up in the chat, you say, huh? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Yeah, we got 80 viewers on YouTube over here. Make sure you guys slap that like button, YouTubers. You legends. Some of y'all, you guys probably just forgot. No big deal. I know y'all legends were gonna hit the like button anyways. Oh, it's Atomic. It's for some reason your comment just registered in my brain. That's why I wasn't answering it, because I was trying to think about what you were saying. Atomic over on Twitch here. You're running the Chaos Sanctuary looking for your own rune because you're trying to get experience too. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Chaos Sanctuary is a good place to farm for sure. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna find when you're out just farming stuff like that. When you hit LK, you can essentially guarantee that within 40 hours you're gonna probably get an Ohm rune for sure. So, which is still a lot of time, but that is quite a bit of time actually. But it's more guaranteed like that. But yeah. Undead Arrow said just the other day found a wind force. Terrorized Andy. Yeah, I got a wind force the other day from Terrorized Andy too. Oh, that was real loud. All right, so we start off the day with a giant rune. You know what? The last couple of streams, I found something like kind of cool on the very first run. Kind of neat. Some first run luck stuff going on. Kind of neat. Let's see. Now I'm getting ready to do a few key runs, says Undead Arrow. Collect up the organs and stuff. Nice. Got some torch runs coming up. Best of luck. Make sure you go prepared to that. No one likes hopping in there and then being like, oh shoot. I've only done that once or twice, but when I did, I was not happy about it. Yeah, I'm super early in my single player, but I'll go ahead and take this frenzy barb and I'll go farm some torches, and then I'm just like swinging away. Can't do enough damage, chucking potions. I actually remember I got stuck in a corner by too many of the bosses or whatever, and I like ran out of life tap charges, and then I just had to watch myself slowly get chopped down. Oh, I can still remember that, how annoyed I was. Quite a noob maneuver. That was before I started streaming and making videos, though. So that tells you how long ago that was. What do I use to edit my videos? Asks Wicked Ball. DaVinci Resolve. So I actually have another YouTube channel where I do like little tips and tricks types of things for video editing in DaVinci Resolve and a few other content creation type of tips. Sweet Phil Media, actually. Was I hoping for changes for season 5? No. I hope. Well, I mean, I guess I would, but I don't believe they're going to do anything, right? Lise Cooley and Llama put out videos. So season 5 was that the last season, or is that the season that's supposed to be upcoming? But not really. Any of the things I want that I would want changed, they would never do, and the things that they would change are things I hope that they really don't do. So yeah. So essentially, I would just prefer they didn't do anything because I don't want them to make the game worse or break more builds like Mosaic and stuff, like they did with Mosaic. 5 is current. Oh yeah. So before the last season, yeah. I did see their videos that they put out. I actually did like a quote unquote reaction video for my opinions on Llama's changes that he wants or whatever. Like my opinion on whether I would want them or not, So just like an opinion thing, obviously, because I mean, what people want or don't want is obviously just an opinion. Huh? Skull Cap. Why is my brain? What is this thing again? It's Magic Find. Tarnhelm. There you go. I couldn't remember what it's called. I was like, what's that Magic Find helm called? Randy coming with the fellas. Ooh, appreciate you. Love to hear it. Can't watch today, but wanted to check in and smash that like button. That's how you know you're a true legend. You hop in just to hit the like button when you can't even hang out and watch. What a legend. Appreciate you, Randy. Hopefully have a great day. Gotcha, yeah. Nizan says, yeah, that's the current season. Yeah. So, current season, no changes. Yeah, the only reason that I would want changes is because, I mean, let's be honest, everyone else wants changes, so it makes everyone excited, and I mean, it's cool seeing the community excited and happy, I guess, but for my personal enjoyment of the game, I would prefer that they didn't make changes. But yeah. The game's perfect. There you go. Options like elbows. I don't really get that, Flawless. I mean, I know the joke, kind of, about your elbow skin being called a weenus, but I don't get the joke though. Stackable runes. The real says that's. Do I not have energy? I don't know why, but sometimes energy shield just, man, the damage just doesn't get absorbed into the energy shield. Sometimes I don't know exactly why. Something with if they just put out so much damage, maybe, and something like that. That not enough of it, even absorbing 90% of it into my energy shield, still that 10% that's not getting absorbed is a lot. Especially with probably because I don't have a lot of damage reduced and stuff like that on my build, so since I don't prioritize survivability much, that's probably what it is. Lightning peak damage range. Could be. Could be for sure. Phil just getting wrecked with his new build, probably is what it is. Actually, think about it. It's probably chat's fault, more than likely. Yeah, stackable runes. I mean, I guess I'd be... I don't even care what, you know, currency tab or stackable runes. Like, I would be... I'm on board with changes only being quality of life changes. Just things like that. Things that don't actually change the core mechanics of the game. But those are the things I believe that they're the least likely to change. I don't know why my brain couldn't spit that out correctly. They're most likely, if a change did happen, it would be like, here's 2 new rune words or something, or here's 3 new rune words. Because adding new rune words are incredibly easy to add into the game. Like, incredibly. I believe, anyways. Unlimited gold stash. Yeah. Kinda. I guess I kinda would be on board with that, sorta. I kinda get why... I don't know if there'd be any huge downside to not having... having an unlimited, like, if there's some, like, thing I'm not thinking of why that would be bad. Guess the only, like, little reason is, I know that, like, dropping a bazillion pieces of gold is, like, a known way that people use to, like, to dupe. So maybe it would make it slightly easier to dupe stuff online if they allowed literal unlimited amounts of gold. Because instead of having 10 million gold at your disposal to drop on the ground, you could have unlimited amounts of gold, literally. Even though you'd have 10 million plus, you know, so you could have like 80 million because you could have 8 people in the game, but I mean, that's probably like such a small thing anyways. Like, just trying to think of why it would be, you know. Don't like the currency tab or a bank tab idea? Okay, yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't really care whether it was stackable or a currency page. Because, I mean, what would end up happening is you would just have one stash tab that would just essentially be covered in stackable stacked runes and gems and keys and stuff anyways. So you would essentially just make your own currency page anyways. So whatever people would, I don't have a care either way. It would be nice to have, you know, that stuff more easily, taken care of for us, you know. Not having to waste time moving things around in the stash, moving these gems, moving these runes to a mule and stuff. You could spend more time slaying demons, instead of, you know, boring things like that, right? Got my first Shaco yesterday, says Chase Parker. Congrats. Nice. And you got a Raven Frost at the same time with it. Some good luck, dude. Congratulations. It'd be cool if some small rune word tweaks allowing insight and bows. Yeah, insights. I've seen someone else mention this and I actually scrolled up to find your comment here. Because I got, let's get a little behind sometimes. But yeah, you can make insights and bows now, actually. So yeah. Maybe if you could make like infinity and bows or something, maybe you mean, or something like that, or. Grand Charm, almost missed it. Scott Peters, welcome in. Find anything good? Just some little stuff today. Got an rune. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? But only been on a little bit here. Well, I guess it says a half hour now, so. But yeah. Welcome in. When does the ladder start? From what I hear, it's if they go off the normal schedule, it's not going to be till like February. So yeah, or not February. Like January? I can't remember for sure. Thank all you fellow Slayers, by the way. Once again, I will just remind you, if you want to, go ahead and slap that like button for me, fellas. If you don't mind. Just a little tap on the like button. $50 hot dog day at Sonic. Oof. Doesn't sound like something I would trust. The stream fills my life with joy. Sealed fate. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Appreciate you. Mike R said he's so close to making his first solo self-found enigma. Another sir or a burr. Well, good luck with that hunt. Hopefully you get it in no time. 10 more LK runs. Hopefully that's what it takes you, if that's what you're doing. Any ladder rune words you have to make before it switches to non-ladder? I don't know. I think right now, it's hard for me to remember. I play so much offline, right? Isn't the Cure Helm still a ladder only? So maybe, I think it's Cure, Bulwark, and stuff like that are ladder only. Is Mosaic still ladder only? I can't remember which ones are ladder only, to be honest. Because on offline single player, you can make everything all the time, so there is no ladder only on offline, obviously. Well, I don't know if that is obvious, but... 8 people. I'm guessing you're asking what player's difficulty this is. I can't remember. Your name looks familiar. I can't remember now. Was that Russian? Is that Dobromir maybe? Or I can't remember who it is. But anyways, this is player 7. Players 7 difficulty. Just cat. Oh, I thought I said that. See, I was thinking back, because people come in here with names that I can't read in different languages. I thought you were somebody who said their name was Dobromir from back in the day. And I thought I said their name was Kot, and they're like, no, dude. So, it's just a different name. My apologies. But yeah, well, Kot, that's easier to remember. Or cat, I guess. Freeze 6 Moo Money over on Twitch here. Sweet Phil, what is the highest rune you can get from Nightmare Trav? Nightmare Trav, huh? I'm not really sure. I'm not a big Trav runner, so it's not something I've really ever took the time to memorize. Let's see. I'm gonna speculate here and say it's like a Vex, but I'm just guessing here. I'd have to fire up the Google machine and look it up to figure that one out. Nice damage. Yeah, this thing actually does hit pretty good. This, of course, is a great area to farm with anything that deals fire damage, so that makes it look even better. If you're going somewhere that has fire immunes and you're breaking them and minusing their fire res, it's not quite as good, but you can make it better by taking off like all of your magic find and putting on all damage gear, but that's not the way I usually like to play. Blue Abyss says, love the channel. It's the only channel I watch, actually. Wow, dude. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Glad you like the videos, man. That's a huge compliment. Because of legends like you, it makes me possible for actually me to keep making videos and stuff here on this channel, so I appreciate you. Oh, it's all the printer, actually. That's why everybody likes the channel. It's just because of the printer. I see how it is. This guy right here. This bad boy. Yeah. That's not a picture, by the way. A lot of people thought that that was just a picture of a printer. I have a camera. Point. Any good websites to look it up? I'm not 100% sure where probably like the Diablo wiki or something would have it, but I'm not 100% sure. Like that's like an obscure, like that's not a question that everybody would always be asking. So I don't know if that would be on every Diablo informational website. What's the highest rune you could drop from Nightmare Trav, right? I'd have to do some digging to find that. I know it's somewhere. I feel like I've looked at something similar to that up before, but the printer is lit. Ooh, yeah. I mean, it's so lit. That's why it's got its own camera on it. Greater Talon. Oh man, I was looking for that perfect mosaic base. Ah. Who would have thought the printer would return the favor and support Sweet Phil one day, right? That's like half of my views on my live streams are just people coming here to see the printer. So, Rune. Oh. I'm too good for runes. Pat says offline still don't have Enigma. 93 Blizz Sorceress. Yeah, Enigma on single player, you pretty much you got to spam farm like LK for like 60 hours to get Enigma, or you need to get lucky. Or it could take you a long time. Yeah, I literally, oh, I have all this gold, shoot. The first time, I was doing a Holy Grail on old, regular standard Diablo 2, and then now I started a new one for D2R. But anyways, it took me a year and a half of having a YouTube channel dedicated to Diablo 2 before I found my first job rune on single player. So, a year and a half of dedicated Diablo 2 YouTubing. Budget version right there. Fires exploding arrows. Let's go. Before that, obviously, I ran LK, and I did 2,600 runs to cube. I took a Sur rune that I found, regular standard magic finding, and I cubed all the runes up I got from LK, and it took me like 2,600 runs. And yeah. Just kind of a example there. What's with the picture of the printer? Oh, you don't know about the printer? No, it's just kind of a running joke on the channel that, I don't know. One day people were joking around that I had a printer and stuff, and then the next day everyone was joking about the printer and joking about the printer and joking about the printer, and then I was like, all right, well, I have this camera, this random camera I bought on Amazon for like $4. I literally was on Amazon, and I don't know why I was looking at stuff. I'm like, why is this microphone? This microphone's only like $3.99. Like, why is this microphone so cheap? This is crazy. And I was like, look at this camera. It's only like $4.99 for a literal camera. All right, well, I'll just buy them and see like how they are, and then I'll have these extra ones around in case something breaks. I'll just have a extra mic and camera, even if they suck, just in case anything breaks of mine. And so I decided to set it up for pointing at the printer just to kind of joke around, and then it just kind of became a thing. So yeah, Dark Lord, yeah, that's just kind of became a thing. You're a barb, you can only run Trav on in nightmares. While you're asking how high of rune you can get. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you have a barb, I would say, and I know you said you can only run nightmare, I would say try to find, you know, a good tips and things and level up and make some budget stuff and just be able to run Trav on hell at least a little bit for sure. So I wouldn't want to run. You just sacrifice so much opportunity running nightmare relative to hell difficulty. I would try not to run nightmare like at all costs unless, you know. Like I started last ladder with a barbarian and I was like level 65 running hell Trav with a whirlwind barbarian with an insight as a weapon. So you just got to buy yourself a life tap wand and life tap everything when you attack, when you go into attack. So kind of that simple, to be put straight up. In my opinion, works out pretty good. Chase had stumbled upon my channel, haven't looked back. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Glad you like the vids and the streams and stuff. Yeah. One quick second here. All right. Hewlett Packard. Yeah, that's not the right way to spell it. Algorithm explodes when I show the printer, right, Grindy? Yeah, for sure. Because you guys, a bunch of weirdos obsessed with a printer. Jeez. I need to start up its own Twitter page, right? You think there's any printer Twitter pages out there? Just like for random printers and stuff? Probably go viral. Only fans for printer page, yeah. We get up to enough donations, I'm gonna show it printing live on OnlyFans. Oh, Grimal. Oh, gotta check it, right? Ooh, interesting. Druid Summoner, any close to a viable build path? Summon Druid it works, it's viable. It's just gonna be slow because, you know, you don't have Corpse Explosion, but it works. It'll just work real slow there, Nizon. Want to see the printer play Diablo 2? I don't know about that. I don't think it has strong enough AI in it to play video games on its own. Dinah Lowrider says got to go back to work. Keep printer slaying. Will do. All right, have a good day at work. Yeah, Biggie, I was trying out a different ad setting today. So I'm just gonna do ads for today, and then I'm gonna like wait a few days and look at the analytics on it and see what's up. Just to see how it handles or whatever. So if it's too much to handle, my apologies. You know, I guess feel free to let me know if the ads are like just unbearable to where you can't watch or whatever. Missed a small charm. No, my bad. Wasn't the first, won't be the last. But yeah, I'll try to keep my eye open. It's chat's fault anyways, so. You and your son are in the D4 clan? Nice. some absolute legends up in there. So yeah, I haven't been on D4 in a little bit here. Probably been a week since I even touched it. D4 is kind of slowed for my, you know, just kind of lost my attention span, I guess. Flawless said there's a cam girl that got a spike in viewers when she showed a plank of wood. I mean, I literally, that's kind of the part of the running joke too, because you know, sometimes I'll be like, hey guys, I'll be back in just like 2 minutes. I gotta go make a cup of coffee or something. I run upstairs and I pop up the printer, boom, boom, and I leave. I'm not really leaving, so I can get rid of this, but just an example. And I come back and there was like 25 more viewers. Just for an example, you know, there was like 150 like total viewers, Twitch and YouTube. I did that and I left and came back and there was like 180 something. And I'm like, true story. How do I keep track of my runs? When I did 2,000 runs, I got a run counter that I'm not using right now. I don't use it all the time anymore. I don't really do my my videos by the number of runs anymore. You guys probably notice I do them kind of by time now, because also I run different areas since terror zones keep switching, and then I run this area and then the terror zone's a different terror zone, so it like it messes up. You can't really do run counts anymore unless you just like. But yeah, I got a video link in, I think there's a link in the description, or you can exclamation hands-free, I think, and it shows you how I reset I have the run counter that runs, and or maybe it's exclamation run counter. Can't remember, but yeah. I think it's exclamation run counter, my video on how I set up my run counter. Also, back in the day, a long time ago, it depends how long ago I did these runs too. I used to have one of those metal clicky things, and I'd click it every run. That's what I did before I got a run counter. Bought it on eBay for 99 cents, free shipping. Can I have the printer up the entire stream? I should just down in this other corner have the printer cam. Here, let's go like this. Copy. Hold on. Hold up. Paste reference. There we go. That way, that's like those people who get like new puppies and they put a little puppy cam on their thing. Same deal, right? Ridiculous, yeah. I was gonna cover half the stats on items I find and stuff like that. Biggie says, oh yeah, ads can be skipped on YouTube. Yeah, it should mostly. Now they changed their ad settings on YouTube to where I can't. I used to be able to have it so I could turn it so they were only 5-second skippable ads, but they changed their ad settings to where you can't do that anymore. Real weird. Real weird. Snow Pro, we don't need to talk about that guy. What are you talking about up there? Jeez. This small 24-hour printer stream. Right. Most watch of all time. Just educated yourself on weapon durability versus armor durability. Yeah, I don't even know what you mean by that. Like, like how they. Not even sure. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't fully understand what you're even saying there. Mr. Llama's son, what's going on? Oh, Jordan coming with the $5. What a legend.
Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wong Chung tonight.
Oh, Snowpro's, oh, I guess I'll shout them out in the order they came in. Snowpro, 17 months of Giga Chad Slayership. My God.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Let's go SWEETPRINTER.
So first, Snowpro, thank you so much. You, Giga Chad Slayer. Holy smoke, 17 fat months. Catching up to G-Stacks here, huh? Appreciate you. And then Jordan coming with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Jordan. Also a Slayer. Let's go, sweet printer. 30 max damage with minimum. Gross. I feel like that's got that glitch, right? To where max damage or min-max damage and enhanced damage are messed up, but I think anyways. Snowpro wants to see a Sweet Phil sleeping stream. Yeah, I can promise you that's never gonna happen. Unless, I mean, if someone gave me like $10,000, I would do it probably. Just a video of me laying there snoring and drooling all over myself. And why not? Can't handle a stream with a printer showing 100% of the time. Jordan says CPAP machine on. Right. All right. Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous, printer cam. We'll have to. Plus, if I find something cool, it's going to cover up the stats on it. I don't want Mike R to leave too, right? Oh, Matthew. Okay, yeah, Matthew P. I didn't. I missed some of the comments there. I guess doing my best to keep up, but yeah. Yeah, how the weapon durability doesn't go away if you don't attack. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, moo money. Yeah, like a dog cam. Exactly. That's what I was talking about a minute ago, for sure. Dark Lord has said I have that clip saved. Sorry, I missed. Again, a little behind on some of the comments. They're flying in. I appreciate the enthusiasm, my dudes. Just please do forgive me. I do get a little bit behind. Dark Lord, what clip were you talking about there? Sorry, I know that's from like a couple of minutes ago. Now, my apologies. When I go on a trip, just have it a live stream of the Only Printers cam. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, the one with the girl with the plank. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't pop the chest open. Yeah, I don't bring the keys with me, and those not super chests, the those golden chests, they never have anything in them. There's occasionally you'll get in like an or an ist or something, but there's like or like a grand charm that'll be a skiller sometimes, but like I don't even want to waste the time to like have to once in a while grab keys or anything. It's so just not worth my time. Ooh. You see a few things like this that I'm going to identify. They're all going to be bad. Throw them out. Waste of time. Any idea what the next build will be? Asked Mike R. I was thinking about doing I just wanted to do something that's super efficient, super powerful. So I was thinking about just going with a Nova Sorceress. I feel like I haven't done one in a minute anyways. Maybe 2 minutes even. Ogrex. Gotta identify all ogres. Oh, you know what? I need to put a poll in here. Let's see how right or wrong I am, okay? We gotta do a poll here. Okay, so the term for Oculus, but the short version. So the short version of saying Oculus. How do you say it? Is it so it's always spelled and right after I put OCCY is how it's spelled, okay? OCCY. That's how it's spelled. But everyone's telling me it's pronounced Aki, which sounds so stupid. I say it's pronounced Oxy, like OxyClean. Just because you slur the middle and you don't really pronounce it exactly the way it's spelled. The C's make a S sound, so Oxy. But we're gonna do a poll. Is it pronounced Aki, or Akki, or Oxy? We're putting it up. This is of utmost importance, fellas. Okay. I don't know if I worded that right, the poll, but hopefully it comes up right or whatever. I want to see. Now we all know how to pronounce Ogre, but now Oxy. I would say Aki says Aki. It's an Aki. Come on. No. Aussie. Grindy says he pronounced it like Aussie. It's definitely the way I pronounce it, I think. Well, of course it's not pronounced exactly the way that the normal item is spelled, because if it was, it would just be pronounced Oculus. But it's spelled differently, which means it's pronounced differently. Because it's a shortened version. Oh, I got another one coming up too. There's another one that I get attacked on. G stacks 20. Aki. There you go. Aki. 29 months of legendary slayership. Thank you so much, G stacks. Aki. Let's see where you guys ended it at here. We've got 70-30 for it's 70-30-ish for Aki. Boy, you can't pronounce things like that, guys. Jeez, get out of here. I don't even know what to do with you guys anymore. Pronouncing things wrong like that. Now you're gonna tell me it's not pronounced Ogre. It's pronounced Aki, like the pro surfer Oxy. Why'd you spell it Oxy but then say it's pronounced Aki? Clap. I don't get it. No, I just love the comments how how people will like fake words that are shortened that then are pronounced a certain way, and people will be like all in the comments about oh, I gotta unsubscribe because I can't, you pronounce that word, you pronounce it Oxy or something. God, Aki ring? How can you guys walk around saying Aki ring? I feel like that's the way like a 1.5-year-old would pronounce something. All right, let's see what Biggie's got here. Oh wait, that's Ack coming through with 8 months.
October C for me.
Thank you for the 8 months of Slayership, Ack, my man. Is wait, hold on 1 second too. I want to look something up real quick. Yeah, see, the thing is too is that Oculus is only 1 C, but Oxy has 2 C's. See? So the first one is Ock, and then the second C makes us, because it's CY, so it's Oxy. That's why it's pronounced that way.
$2 through Super Chat. A key Oculus.
See, guys? See? It's wrong. Yeah. No, I don't. Oh, this is great. This is the funnest thing I've done lately. Next, yeah. Boy. How to pronounce Ogre. You guys are going to tell me I'm pronouncing that one wrong now. Great. How can the short form be totally different than the long form? I mean, I don't know. How is Bob short for Robert? How does that sound completely different? How is Dick short for Richard? I don't know. It just is. All right, we'll end that one. I got another great one. This is a poll I'm putting up on YouTube, by the way. So it ends at around 60-40 over here on YouTube. Appreciate y'all for taking we only got 36 votes. Come on, fellas. We got to do better than that. We got a new one. How do you pronounce SOJ? Is it pronounced so? Is it pronounced Soj? Well, how would I write this? How do you write Soj or Saj? Saj or Soj? Sag? Sadj? I don't know if I spelled this right, but I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. There we go. This is another one popping up on YouTube. Sorry, you can't put the polls between both services, but yeah. Oh, we're seeing what the AI voice is going to say again. Thanks for the $2, Biggie. Once again, wait. Did the other $2 super chat never came through? I don't think. Or did I miss it? All right.
Liz Biggie donated $2 through Super Chat. A key OC Oculus OCU.
Oh, when you just put OCU, it just says OCU. And you put OCY, it just said OCY. Interesting. Interesting. Well, thank you for that $2. Several $2 super chats coming in from Bliss Biggie, the absolute legend. Ooh, thank you so much, my dude. Pronounced Soj. Interesting. Soj. Don't know about that one. Jeez. Broken. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Liz Biggie donated $2 through Super Chat.
Soj. Let's go. There's one that's on my side. Where are you guys falling on this one? So it's pronounced Soj according to AI voice, but it's 50-50 between Soj and Saj. That's another one I get attacked for a lot because I say Soj, and people are like, it's not Soj, it's Saj. Biggie said says it like they just said it, Soj. Yeah, that's how I, for whatever reason, I just look at it and that's what it said in my brain since I was a kid, so it's stuck now. It ain't going nowhere. Every time I read it, anytime someone types in S-O-J, I say Soj in my head, just so you guys know. No matter what comes out of my mouth, in my head, I'm saying Soj, just so you guys know. You say whatever, yeah. I wonder if all those people that said they were unsubscribing because I pronounced things wrong, if they really unsubscribed or not. Or if they were really ever subscribed at all. Nah, I guess I don't really wonder, actually. Jordan says for Immortal Kings, he says IK. You say ick? Yeah, no, I do say only 2 letters. I feel like I'm not a pronunciation expert by any means. You can't pronounce an acronym that's only 2 letters, right? You can't say an ick. They got an ick set. That's an IK set, fellas. All right, let's see where we're at. I don't know how many votes we got on this, but 30 votes or whatever. It's 60-40 for Soj as opposed to Saj. So I'm on the victory side of this one. The Stone of Jordan, I'm on the right side of pronouncing the acronym. But Oxy, I'm on the wrong side of pronouncing the made-up way of pronouncing it. So, the made-up fake word of the word, so. You say your made-up words different than I say the made-up words. Unsub. Oh, when you see SS, does Storm Shield or Shaft Stop come to mind first? For me, SS is Storm Shield. I don't ever do SS for Shaft Stop. I just do a like it's just Shaft. That's what I remember it being back in the day. But I feel like nobody even talks about Shaft Stop anymore, really. So you don't have to worry about it as much. Back in the day, it was like the go-to armor for a ton of stuff, so. Aren't all words made up? Yeah. The thing extra funny because about like speaking English is that tons of things don't sound anything like they're spelled, so. A ton of things. And then when you shorten things up, they just sound nothing like what like I was mentioning before. Like, Bob is short for Robert. I mean, Bob doesn't sound anything like Robert, right? Aren't all words made up? All right, Chase, appreciate you just letting me know how, because yeah, anyone who didn't know, I do have ads up on YouTube, and I said it just for today. I'm testing it out with YouTube inserting ads, just to see how it goes. So, yeah, judging by the looking at the viewership on YouTube, I would have to say I'm probably not going to do it again, because there's like literally 50% less viewers than normal. So I'm guessing people are getting ads and just like leaving. But I mean, I tested it out. I can just to see. Yeah, Dick short for Richard. Yeah, that's another one. But I wasn't gonna go to that one again because then there's all these Richard jokes coming in. But nice. Thank you for the multiple $2 super chats once again. Blitz Biggie, what a legend. Moon Money says, say whatever you want, just a bunch of haters. Yeah, I know. I just kind of joke around about it. Just joke around about it, just how people troll on the internet and stuff. I'll never forget when Diablo 2 Resurrected first launched. I was like, I used to, it's obviously impossible now because my channel's got big enough, but at the time I had like just a few thousand subscribers. I would literally, like, my phone would go off. I'd pull my phone out and respond to every comment the second it came through. Like, obviously now I get hundreds of comments a day, so I couldn't possibly do that. But at the time I'd get like 10 a day. But somebody commented some like a huge trolly comment on my thing, and I was and I answered all politely like, oh, sorry, hopefully blah blah blah, this and that. And they're like, what, you respond to your comments right like instantly? Oh my god, dude, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I guess. But yeah, he just commented something like, you should probably just shoot yourself in the head because you're so dumb. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't say that on YouTube in comments, because that's really mean. Like, he just assumed I didn't read the comments on my YouTube videos or something. And that was when I was like, oh, people comment stuff and they don't care who reads it or says it, and they don't even think anybody reads it or anything, so they just like comment whatever they want to. So that was a little turning point in my view on comments. But yeah, just kind of funny at this point. Fred, yo, welcome in. What's up, my men? Ooh, welcome in, Fred. I seen your bench lift stuff the other day. Impressive. Hercules. Don't listen to trolls. Yeah. Totally. Now it's just a point of comedy nowadays. Because, I mean, really, never mind, I won't go into it too much, but yeah, you get negative comments all the time being a YouTuber. It just is what it is. The internet, who would have thought people trolled on the internet, right? Justin C says, you like my YouTube videos and streams and stuff? Good music, good conversation. Appreciate you, my man. Glad you enjoy the streams. Glad you enjoy the videos. Very kind of you to say. Is that D2R or the Path of Diablo version? I'm a fan of classic. This is just D2R. This is Diablo 2 Resurrected. I say that, but it must have hurt my feelings. I still remember that. Well, I remember it because I was, at the time, I was so surprised that this person was surprised that I responded to his comment right away. And the way he responded like, oh my gosh, like, what? You responded to comments? Like, what are you, an idiot? You're reading your comments on your videos? You're stupid. Like, that's the way he responded. Like he commented, like, attacking me with no intentions of me ever reading it. Blue Abyss has great community here. Yeah, totally. And that has little to do with me. That's just all you legends just being awesome is what that is. So, all you legends. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe 45. No. I'm gonna jump them. Nice. No. I'm just best. No. Wish you had a sorceress like this. I mean, you could slap one together. It's actually pretty cheap. I do have some expensive stuff on here, but you can build it without it. It does pretty dang good, to be honest. Lead crow. Interesting. Not one you see every day. You never pick it up and even look at it, right? Sometimes I'll pick it up and ID stuff like that, just to take a gander at something you don't normally see. Like a good old Torch of Ero or something, or a Linimo's Sash, or like that crossbow there, that whatever crow or whatever it's called. I forgot what the name was. Blood Spirit. Grindy says keyboard warriors. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. This is what it is. Like I mentioned a minute ago. Who would have thought? People going crazy and being weird on the internet, right? Who would have thought? 245. Yeah. Good leadership. I appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate you. Don't get brandy in on here. Brandy in on here. Don't know what you mean by that. You could go for some brandy though. Now that you mention it. I think you mean something else though, but I'm a fan of classic. Says he can do hardcore on PoE. Perfectly fine, even level 100, blah blah blah. But D2 just keeps dying. Yeah, I'm not a big hardcore fan, so I can't really give any advice on that or anything like that. I kind of, I only play hardcore once in a while just because people think it's fun to watch. But it's not my favorite way to play, that's for sure. Oh, Lyle coming in with a Slayer ship. Always lovely, always great to see new Slayers joining the ranks. So, welcome in you, Slayer! Ooh, appreciate you. Mike says, I love work lurking with your streams. Buddy, thanks for the entertainment. Appreciate you. Yeah. I used to love doing that. Back when I used to work in the factory, I would lurk all the time in like the Brunsky stream and stuff. Or listen to the soothing voice of like Llama or somebody, or BT Neanderthal or somebody else who was streaming, or Ryu, or name other people, right? Oh, that's your sister. Okay, I was thinking more of the liquor. I haven't had brandy in a couple years. Yeah, we talking about two different things. Justin Crowley says one lag or DC on hardcore, and yeah, game over. Yeah, for me it's more like chat'll just kill me, right? It won't be my fault, but chat'll do something that'll take me out, unfortunately. Lyle says hello, Sweet Phil and chat. Yo, welcome in, Lyle, and once again thanks for the Slayer ship. 1 out of 10 runs I complete on Hell. Maybe I need to get another weapon. Says Mo Money. 1 out of 10 runs I complete on Hell. Are you talking about? Did you ask about running Hell? Trav? Mo Money? Moo Money? Hard to. I can't fully remember. Yeah, Trav. Did you try the? Did you get yourself a life tap wand? And that's kind of the first thing. And if you want to go, oh, you did not know. Yeah, casting life tap on them will keep you alive like a bazillion gagillion. So use life tap, and if you want to go super mega budget, like I said, I started with an insight, but that was so slow. If you could at least make yourself a an oath, which takes a maul in something else. There are a couple mid runes. That's like a huge step up, but you might not be able to if you're talking about being a struggle. Maybe you can't get your hands on that, but any you know, goblin toes on for crushing blow is going to be a help and stuff like that. So there's a lot of little tips that you can kind of combine together that will help you out. But the life tap wand is the biggest one in my opinion. Fred, well, that's an opinion. Anyways, never mind. Where are we here? Is this hardcore? It is not. Nope. I don't like playing hardcore. Really. It's no pro player a minute ago. Sorry, getting a little behind here. Trying to catch up. Reading skills struggling. You worked IT for a factory. There was a dude that would listen to that weird ASMR stuff all day. The girls are like slurping that. Yeah. Oof. Just for, I guess you say S's and G's. You know, I'd see ASMR, like, what is this? Is this really as weird as what people talk about? And you click in there, and I'm just like, you know, like, what's going on here? Oh, ethereal, no sockets. So we'll just leave it. Can't really, could cube it, I guess, but I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. To each their own. Not hurting anybody, I guess, but I think it's strange. That ASMR slurping type stuff. Yeah, Halil asked what happened to Brunsky. Pretty much what Fred said here. Yeah, I think he said it on stream. Somebody had told me that he just got real busy with work and, you know, life and everything, and streaming and content creating wasn't his full-time job, so he yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is anyways. Bane said, talking about needing Dobbs to get 10 points, he got 8 and he had 4 interceptions. Yeah, that was a rough game last night. I thought I was going to lose for a second in my big keeper league because I needed Justin Fields to score. Well, okay, here's pretty much what I needed. I needed Addison and Hawkinson to not score 20 points more than Justin Fields. And I was getting scared for a second when Fields was like, fumble. Oh, fumble again. You know. So, but luckily, Addison didn't do a ton. And yeah, I ended up winning. Yeah, that keeper league too for fantasy, they're literally talking about proposing a new rule and voting on it next year because of how, like, kind of lucky I've been getting this season with some of my wins in that league. I have like 150 points like less scored than the person behind me, and I'm like in the last place for the playoffs, and they're like losing their minds because everybody, like, I'm in 6th place, and 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th place all has more points scored than I do. And they're like losing their minds about it. Like, just losing their minds. But whatever. I mean, at first they were talking, and I just joined this league last year. I don't know most of them personally, like in real life. And I was like, they're talking like they're going to change the rule like this year. Is what it sounded like. But I think they were joking. I just didn't realize it at the time. Or I should have realized it, I guess. But I was like, oh gosh. I was about to be like, I'm out the league. You can't change the rules 2 weeks before playoffs because you don't like that you didn't make it. Like, come on. So yeah. Blaine Cheney, welcome in. Yo, yo, welcome in. Let's see. Moo Money said he's using Unbending Will. Okay, gotcha. I think Unbending Will's pretty good. I never got around to using that one, though. But I think that's a kind of good option. It's pretty cheap, so. You got a question, Budkins. So, is it because I'm the players 1, I have the worst luck with the drops for me in my RNG, but I run just about every clear and hardly see any uniques. Yeah, if you're running on players 1, I mean, as for uniques, really, players 1's just spamming champions. you should be able to find some good stuff. You say I got over 300 magic find. I mean, even on players 1, if you should get uniques from the champions, you should find some, like, you know, good stuff that way. I'd have to say bad luck, or maybe, I don't know, just bad luck, I guess. I mean, I've been having even having good luck, it still takes a lot of time to find stuff, so it's hard to say for sure. But it's either bad luck, or you're not, like, killing fast enough or playing enough, kind of. D2 is a game that just takes a ton of time. I kind of assume that most people that play D2, but maybe I could be wrong, they know that it takes like dozens and dozens and dozens of hours to find good stuff. So maybe even in the hundreds, like if you want to find a lot of good things. So, but yeah, I never know who knows what. So maybe you're not playing enough, or it could just be bad luck. So. Did I say I was around 350 MF? No. This one's way less than that. I only have like 200 on this build. Fred said he's got the 3rd most points and by far the most points scored against in one league. Yeah, I'm in another league that I'm like that. I'm literally 5-7, and I have I'm 3rd in points in the league with like 200 more points against, and I'm gonna miss the playoffs. And I'm only like, I'm like 40 points away from having like the most points in the league. The person that has the most points in the league is in 4th place, and the person with the 2nd most points is in 5th place. And then I have the 3rd most points, and I'm in 7th place in this league I'm talking about. So it's just one of those things with fantasy, you know, there's a luck aspect to it that'll get you sometimes, right? So it's part of fantasy, but it can get kind of annoying. One league I'm getting lucky, I might make the playoffs. Another league I'm getting super unlucky, and I'm probably not going to make the playoffs with the most points. Like, you know, I literally have like hundreds of more points scored against me on the season. It's insane, but it is what it is. Bill, I know you had a Wisp on your Grail list, and I wanted to tell you that I gambled one on single player. There you go, Puff. Gambling a Wisp. Nice. Yeah, I've gambled a lot of rings, and I haven't gotten a Wisp. Maybe next time I gamble, I'll get one, huh? Tell them to get good. Right? That is what somebody said, because they were attacking another guy. The guy that has the 2nd least, or the least points scored against is in like 4th place or something. Or maybe he's even in 3rd, and he's only got like, he's like got the 3rd least points scored for, or something like that. And they were attacking me and him, like, I mean, kind of like razzing, you know, like joking around, kind of joking. Really, they want to change the rule because of it, but they're also joking. But, you know, and yeah, he's like, yeah, you're only in 3rd place or whatever because you won your matchups, not because your team scored a lot of points. And he's like, yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Get good. Yeah. Uh, 15. Let's see, a superior open socket Thundermaul today. Ethereal, nice. That's that. You said 6 sockets. That's a Breath of the Dying base if I ever heard one, right? If I ever heard one. Watching the stream the other day and you were sick, and now I feel sick. What'd you do to me? Oh no, he caught that online bug. That online virus. No. Sorry, my dude. Got sick through the computer. Moo Money said he's probably played like 5,000 hours, never gotten a Zod. Yeah, I mean, I've found one Zod in my life. So, and I've probably played a lot of hours, I would guess. That's a rare one, huh? That's a rare one. I'm in the Slayers League. You have by far the most points and by far the fewest points against you. I did see that. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, my team's like kills it, right? My team's doing great, but yeah, I don't know why, but some of the teams I played against, and I said this when the league started, I was like, I'm not going in and like setting people's lineups if they don't set them. Like, it just is what it is. And I've had like a couple, like probably 3 different people not set their lineups against me. So I don't know if that is like something, but I do have the most points scored by like 200 in that league. So it is what it is. Man, 3 o'clock. I got to get off pretty soon, but Stony Tomb Terrorize. Let's go. Justin Jefferson off IR. You'd be a lot happier, Dylan says. Yeah. This league that I have almost the most points scored, I have Justin Jefferson, and he's on IR in that league. Yeah. So, boy, that team, I can't believe that team's not making the playoffs probably. That team, I have literally Justin Jefferson. My wide receivers are Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, like if they weren't hurt and like stuff. And who's the other one? I do have Puka on that team too, but I got a few other like good wide receivers. Running backs, I got Rashad White and Pacheco, and oh no, I don't have Pacheco. I have James Cook. I got a couple other, I forget who the other running backs are too or whatever, but it's like the team's sick, kind of, sort of. But yeah, with Jefferson out and just getting unlucky, losing every week, having the second most points scored, losing to the person who scored the most points that week and stuff like that over and over again. Unlucky part of fantasy, right? Unlucky. Hello from South Africa, Blue Abyss says. Good old South Africa. Of course, this place comes terrorized when I really can't play very much longer. I'm gonna have to hop off. So, oh, interesting. 3 sockets. Couple to shockwave. Jammin says, nice to catch you live. Been watching a bit of your content. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Welcome in. Yeah, access terrorized Stony Tombs. There you are. Yeah. Uh-oh. Another one of them coughs. I feel a lot better though. Usually Mo money. I usually just go to Helikara is where I usually get my life tap wand from. I don't technically know the quote unquote best possible spot to shop life tap wands, but I usually just go Akara and Hell. I see. Welcome in, yo. The reel started single player 5 weeks ago. Found a Cham doing Mephisto runs after like a week and a half. No. Thanks a lot, chat. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was trying to read the chats. Oh well. Streamer dead, yeah. Oopsie. Thanks a lot, chat. Yeah, when you're this high a level, that's a big experience drop, right? Here, I'll pay a little bit more attention. Yeah, we don't need to pay that much attention. We don't need to pay that much attention. Huh. When they're higher level, I don't one-shot everything anymore though. That is one thing. Jammin died 1% from 99 this season. Was painful. Yeah, that'd be rough if you were pushing for that and lost all the experience from the last 20 runs. Yeah, I probably lost all the experience from all day today, to be honest. But I don't really care too much about it. Thunder Charm. Oh, let's go. Perfect Sunday. There's another one. Because it's spelled Sunder, but then you pronounce it Sunday when it's short. It should just be shortened, drop the R, and then it would be pronounced Sunday instead of Sunday. Lawbringer on the Merc. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go with Act 5 or something, I mean, I feel like Infinity is kind of the go-to. I could easily get more survivability. I just don't care. Just don't care. Yeah, just die once in a while, no big deal. Oh, I see you guys were talking about, someone was asking a question about Act 5 Merc weapons. Gotcha. My bad. Big E comes in with the pronunciation super chat. Ooh, appreciate you. That's funny. Like Hutu? Yeah, Hutu. There you go. How do you pronounce Hutu? That's how you pronounce it. Is this pronounced Hata? Hato? Toes? Could be, it could be anything. It is awesome that I hear people calling it like Sunday, like in streams and videos and stuff, and I'm like, the first day that they announced Sunday chimes, I was like, we're making it Sundays, fellas. That's what we're calling it. And then now people that call it Sundays. It is kind of the most obvious, like shortening of all time, right? But the most obvious nickname of all time, but still kind of cool. Huh. Man, YouTube's way behind here. The super chats are taking forever. But yeah, thank you for the multiple $2 super chats today. Blitz Biggie, a legend. Soon just dropped Ithrun? Fourth Ithrun? Oh, I see. The fake Ithrun's getting you every time. I gotcha. What's an SOJ? What's a Soj? Stone of Jordan, jamming. Man, YouTube's crazy far behind here. There we go.
Liz Biggie donated $2 through Super Chat. Sunday.
There's the official pronunciations. Sunday is with a Y at the end, though, right? Great. Now we need to do another poll. How do you spell Sunday? I invented it, so I make up how to spell it. It's S-U-N-D-Y. Sunday. I invented it. Nobody's telling me. Watch, I'm gonna get a video of someone telling me, commenting like, you don't even pronounce it right. It's Sunder, not Sunday. Can't wait for that day.
Liz Biggie donated $2 through Super
All right, let's hear this one. Hot O. So it's Hot O is how you pronounce it. Hoto. Ain't changing my mind. Sunday unsub. Haha. Guys, crack me up. Big jokey jokesters around here. Garib shells. Don't roll good because you're a Thero, please. Biggie. This guy. So Sundie. That'd be Sundai. Sundai. That's how you pronounce that one. Sunder. Sunder's too long. How can you expect someone to say Sunder? We have to shorten it to Sunday. I'm not saying Sunder. Jeez, it's ridiculous. It's the same length. Just sounds... Sunday just sounds funner than Sunder, right? Sunder sounds so stern, right? So stern. Sunday, it's like playful and whimsical, right? Happy. I feel it makes perfect sense. All right.
Liz Biggie donated $2 through Super Chat.
Sunday. They're all right. They're all correct. Turns out. Thank you for another $2, Bliss Biggie. You, the man. I almost coughed and the microphone didn't mute. Almost a disaster. Right. Sunday, bloody Sunday. I missed all them potions. No! Rip. Unfortunate. We'll get them next time. We can't miss all these potions, fellas. We got 312. So just with some of the stuff I got going on today, this is gonna have to be my final run, fellas. But don't go nowhere, because you guys know my final run luck. Guaranteed Wisp projector on the final run here. Guaranteed. Gonna be so sick. We're gonna be dancing and having a good time when I find this Wisp on the final run. Walter, yo, am I feeling well now? I'm feeling okay. I do feel better. I just have this cough like that won't go away, but I'm not like tired or anything from being sick or nothing. Sick wise, I feel fine. Just I have this cough. So I think it'll just be like weeks before this goes away. But thank you for asking. Man, where's this Wisp at? I know I'm gonna find it for sure. I missed a white diadem on level 1. Yeah, I definitely don't want a white diadem, but yeah, usually I would shout that out and complain that if I had one more magic find, it would have been a Griffin's or something. Sounds like something I'd do. Unfortunate timing on this terror zone, of course, per usual, because I hate things that are trapped behind timers because I can't play the game when the game tells me I have to play. Real disappointing. Because terror zones are not the coolest thing, but with that being said, that's gonna have to be the final run, fellas. I'm gonna hop off, get a couple little chores done around the house. I got the usual household stuff to do. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Shout out Biggie for the repeated super chats. Lyle, a new member today. Ack earlier with 8 months. G Stacks, Jordan, Snow Pro, all with super chats or re-upping their memberships today. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Means a bunch. You absolute legends. Absolute legends. And thank you for joining me, everyone, on Twitch and on YouTube. So, without further ado, that's all I got for you. But peace out, fellas. But Never forget, guys. Keeps a laying. Ooh. My men's.